2024, a community is left horrified and outraged when a woman with profound intellectual disabilities is discovered pregnant at her care home in Geneva, Illinois. Kane County detectives launched an urgent investigation.
Damn, Alfred, this sounds like it's about to be some crazy Momo jumbo stuff going right here, bro.
With the grim task of unmasking a predator hidden among the very staff entrusted to protect her.
Oh no. No, bro, please. Bro, chat, I already my spider sense is already going off right now, bro. This sounds like this about to be, they're talking about the lady stays in, she's disabled and, has like some mental, problems going on, or was born with it. And, chat.
Is based on official police records, and some of the following footage has never been seen before. According to their website, the Markland Center is a nonprofit organization providing care for adults with severe developmental disabilities. Multiple news sources state that Kate, a 43-year-old resident with Rett syndrome, who was unable to speak.
Rett syndrome, a rare genetic, neurological, and developmental disorder that affects the way the brain develops. Okay. So that's what the lady has, chat.
Was discovered pregnant during routine medical tests. Investigators with the Kane County Sheriff's Department.
Somebody's doing something. No disrespect at all, chat, but somebody's doing something. There's no way she's in and she somehow said, yeah, somebody's doing, bro.
Compiled a list of all male employees who had access to her in late summer 2023, interviewing each one and collecting DNA samples.
They went, gosh damn.
Yes.
They collecting DNA samples. Gosh damn. This is an in-depth investigation.
So I know there's abuse and neglect, and I know one of our residents was sent to the hospital that morning, so I am assuming something happened with that resident. And I also do know it was only males that have been suspended. So,
he did it, chap. Alfred, he did it. He did it. You can tell by his voice, bro. He sounds scared. He sounds anxious. His arms are shaking. He's over here fidgeting with stuff.
You okay?
Just reading his body. Yep. Read his body language, bro. You're guilty.
Very serious happens.
And you're just so you're not in any trouble.
It's.
Get off your chest, bro.
I really enjoy my job and.
Yep.
The fact that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
The thought of that happening is very troubling and upsetting.
Okay. And like I said, nobody has.
We don't know yet, Chad. We don't know. Yeah, we don't know if he's done it yet so far, but proven innocent until guilty.
Sorry.
But so far, he sounds like he did it. Bro's anxious. He's scared. He's fidgeting and stuff.
Have you ever noticed anybody else acting strange around them, or anybody that shouldn't be in their rooms?
No. I mean, we are very. I mean, we don't open the door for everyone. And as for staff, I mean, before this incident, I never thought anyone would do something like that.
That was kind of one of our other questions. Is there anybody you would think would be capable of
I would have never have thought this would happen at Markland's.
Okay.
Before they move on to question other employees, he leaves them one.
Hold on, chat. I gotta search this up quick. Markland. I've never heard of this in my life. Chat. Every time I be watching these videos, but I be seeing cities and names I've never heard in my life. Hold on. Markland. How do you spell it? It's not Maryland.
Urgent.
Okay.
Before they move on to question.
Okay. Markland. Okay, so it's in Illinois. Looks like right here, High Center. Yup, Illinois. Mom's from up there. My mom's from Chicago. Chat.
Employees. He leaves them one
Shout out
urgent request.
Catch the bastard.
After speaking with several more employees, investigators are left with no clear leads. However, they do learn that prior to the COVID pandemic, only female staff typically cared for female residents, a policy one employee said changed due to staffing shortages. Investigators move on, next meeting with former employee, 22-year-old Isaiah Fields.
How you doing? Good. You want to go in or just talk out here? Whatever you want. How'd the fights go? I heard you were out there fighting in Chicago.
Oh, damn, chat. Look at this house in
Just
Chicago.
talk out here.
Yeah, bro's making bread somehow. He driving a pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? It looks like a Ram. Looks like a Ram pickup truck. He got these dreads. He looks like he got dreads. He got a afro or something. You know what I'm saying? He got the life beat on. He got the tight ass Shannon Sharp pants. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? But
Good.
got the slides on. Looks like he just came back from the gym, some shit like that. Got the hat on.
Or just talk out here.
Okay, it's Dodge pickup truck. But no, chat. This is a 2-story house, bro.
The Golden Gloves tournament.
How'd it go?
Looks like in the suburbs of somewhere near Chicago. This is yeah, this is tough.
They're like, I had them chicken leggings, so
Okay.
I'll see them again, you know.
All right, good. Good for you, man.
Okay.
Always an amateur. Thank you.
Yeah. It's awesome.
After briefly meeting Isaiah's mother,
Never mind. It's not his house. Chat, it is not his house. I thought it was, but it is not his house. It's his mom's house. Okay.
they head to the basement to speak in private.
So there was, an incident that happened there involving one of the residents. If you can just tell me kind of what when you worked there, what's the dates that you worked there?
Like early August to like, but definitely sometime in September.
Okay, early September, late September, you think?
I honestly don't remember. It was still warm outside, so
Okay.
maybe early to mid-September.
When you were working there, what were your job duties?
I was, what they call it? PSP.
PSP. Okay, I've heard that talking to people. They've said that before.
The personal support.
Okay.
But I was mainly in training the entire time I was there, so I technically didn't have any like duties that I had to do really on my own.
Okay.
So everything I did was shadowed by another person.
Okay, so you're always with somebody for the most part?
Like 90% of the time.
Okay.
Unless someone like left early or like
Okay.
one of the managers that I was shadowing had to go do whatever
Gotcha.
managers do.
Gotcha. Do you ever have any problems with anybody?
Ooh, chat, I remember this, chat. I remember this popcorn machine right here. This to give me back some childhood memories. I remember middle school, bro. On the street, we had this one lady, bro. Because during middle school time, chat, I was always outside playing basketball and stuff like that on the street. Bro, that was like the time. That was like 2016. Not 2016. 2013, 2014, bro. I was living in San Antonio, Texas, bro. That whole street, bro. I'm telling you, once I got home from school, bro, I'll be out until like, if I get home at like 3, I finished homework, everything, I'll be out there until like 8 o'clock, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know you're really black when it's time to come home. When your parents say, hey, when the street lights turn on, it's time for you to get your ass inside. You know what I'm saying? Remember, there's one lady on the street, she used to have this popcorn machine, snow cone machine. She would just make, like, because, all the kids would be out, bro. She just make popcorn and shit like that and just snow cones, bro. One of the nicest ladies I've ever met in my life, bro. But nah, just give me some memories right here, chat.
Did you ever see anybody that you thought was a little off? Like, another, especially a male employee, anybody that you thought, like, this guy's made some statements or he said something or just the way his interaction was with the residents?
Not that I know of personally, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't stay there long enough to get
Chummy with anybody?
Everybody, yeah.
After leaving Isaiah, investigators meet with another employee who brings up a familiar name.
Is it true that she delivered the baby?
Is it true? I'm not divulging anything. It's an open investigation.
Okay.
So I can't go into details about that.
Okay.
I can't.
Can I ask you about a certain individual that may have?
Yeah.
Please don't let it be the chat. Please, you know what I'm saying? I look out for my brothers, but please don't let it be Isaiah. Please don't let it be
Isaiah Fields?
He did it, chat. He did it. He did it, chat. He did it. You got his co-workers asking now. They're specifically talking about him, bro. Yeah, he did, chat. They better pack him up.
Who we just talked to?
I was rooting, chat. I was rooting for him, bro. I was rooting for him, to be a good person. But,
Who just came back?
Though the employee doesn't explain why he suspects him after all the swabs are collected and processed, a DNA test comes back positive for 22-year-old Isaiah Fields.
Bro, what the? Like, chat, this is, like, watching these videos, bro, this makes me sick. Like, I always say, like, there's some sick people out in this world, chat, but, like, I don't know what the fuck. Sorry for my crazy chat. I gotta handle it, but like, I don't know what he's doing, chat. You're 20, like, this is so disgusting. You're 22. He's 22 years old, and he's over here helping in a like facility for medical what do they say? Other things like medical disabled, like mentally medical disabled patients. They can't. So basically, they can't. They can't even defend themselves or do anything. And he's supposed to be helping them and stuff like that. And he's over here. He's over here, bro. Man, Chad, there's some sick people out in this world, bro. Like, they need to pack him up, bro. Like, that's what, like, bro. That's like, bro. That's sickening, bro. That's sick.
On May 10th, 2024, he's brought into an interrogation where he waits for questioning to begin.
Bro is a sick individual, bro. He needs to go and sell one with Big Bubba, bro. Take care of him, bro. That's weird, bro. Like, you're supposed to be hoping individuals, like, I remember, like, I remember, because, like, I remember one time in high school, like, it was on a field trip or something like that. I remember in middle school, but, we went on, like, this field trip with, like, some of these people, like, there was, like, certain individuals from school, like, they took, we went, like, to this, facility for, like, you know, mentally, disabled, it was, like, some, kids and stuff like that. And I remember, like, just, like, going there, bro, and, like, we were basically just hoping volunteer and stuff like that, and, like, chat, I was, like, so, like, it literally gave me, like, another perspective, like, on life, and so, like, man, bro, like, we have, like, how blessed I am blessed I am to have everything I'm having in my life. Like, I'm, like, I wake up every single day, I'm able to wake up every day, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed with the ability to go to school, play basketball, do this content creation and stuff like that. And, like, just blessed, bro. Like, bro, some people out there have it worse than we do, Chad. And, like, that's why I never complain about anything. Like, man, like, being at that place, bro, like, it humbled me and showed me, like, man, like, life can be hard, bro, and, like, just be thankful for everything. But then you got individuals like this, like, go out here going and doing, like, just sick stuff. Like, bro, who in your, like, what in your right, like, I don't know what in his right mind would make him go have sex with a person who came in, like, they can't even do anything. Like, the person can't even do anything. They need hope, like, assist him with everything. He, like, it's just, like, bro, oh my gosh.
Jesus, really bless me. Please don't leave me trying to get the Jesus.
Investigators enter and read his Miranda rights.
Let me just start by asking, do you have any idea why you would be there right now? Okay, no
Goes over here fucking lying and shit, bro.
clue. Okay.
You're done, bro. They have your DNA. Like, you should have gave yourself right there, bro. Like, as soon as you got that DNA swap, they have your DNA. It matched. Like, obviously they're gonna find out, bro. Like, come on, bro.
You know why I talked to you before, right? About the Markland stuff.
Oh my
So,
god.
Yeah, I mean, like, you just told me it was a case of Markland.
Okay. So what I would like to ask you, what we would like to know, if you could go over again, when you worked there for that, just basically a month, wasn't that long? What your training was like and what
He worked there for a month, chat, and he was over getting busy. Like, imagine what he was doing wherever else he was fucking working at.
what it was like after training, like what your job duties were. If you can just go over that again, I would appreciate it.
For most of the time that I was there, it was just training, like 3 weeks. We just sat in a room and watched videos all day. That was it.
However, several employees who trained Isaiah gave a different account, explaining his duties went beyond watching training videos.
And what were your daily activities when you were training him? What were you guys in charge of?
So we're in charge of doing the CNA work, so like getting them up, dressed, changed, and then transferring them to CDS, and then repositioning them, interacting with them, and then doing the same thing, changing them, and then sending them back up.
You're training how to bathe, how to
Yes.
care for them. With
Yes.
that, so that was part of his training as well.
He's supposed
Yes.
to be helping this individual that can't really take care of themselves, isn't really mentally there, and he's over here. Damn, chat. And I just peeped something too. Hold on.
All day.
What's I about to say? Oh my gosh.
However, several employees
It's just
And I would appreciate it.
for most of the time that I was there, it was just training, like 3 weeks.
Like, chat, I can't even wrap this around my head, bro. How sickening. Okay, that's why I was in my head, chat. I'm like, it's even sad too, chat, because the lady's pregnant now, and she literally doesn't like. She has other people at least having to take care of her, and she's like not mentally there. You know what I'm saying? And now, like, I don't know what the people are gonna do, like, bro. And it's like, I just feel sad for, like, first of all, the child, bro, because like the child, like, when it's going to be born, like, if it is born, like, the father is in the hospital. The father's going to be, he's gone. He's gone. He's done. He's done. He probably going to see a lot of day for a minute. And then the mom is in the facility and she's mentally, like, she has, you know, she's not really there. And it's like, man, bro, and I hope that child gets.
So we're in charge of doing the CNA work, so like getting them up, dressed, changing them.
I hope that child gets, like,
They have
the best love and care, bro.
I knew I wanted to be a pilot shortly after.
This, but a chair in a shower, and then you can take it off and
yes,
spray them.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so at some point at the end of your training, were you not with the trainer anymore? Were you kind of on your own schedule during the day?
I forget what they called it, but it was like a probationary period.
Sure.
So like you were always like with someone until you were like considered like an actual nurse.
This account is consistent with what his trainers told investigators.
Would you have left him alone, or anybody for that matter, alone for an extended period of time with the resident while they're on training?
No.
Are you leaving anybody alone, the trainees with the residents or anything like that?
They're not supposed to be left alone with the residents.
As questioning continues, Isaiah insists that he remained in his probationary period until he claims he was fired for consistently showing up late.
I just like don't really like fit in too many people.
Employees who trained Isaiah highlighted odd behavior he exhibited during his training.
It's kind of odd.
Okay.
Just in general, just like very off.
Anything that stuck out to you was odd or anything like that?
He wouldn't listen. He would always question, "Oh, why do you have to do it that way?" And it's like, you're in healthcare. Like, there's specific ways to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
He would like face box some of the residents, and we have cameras in the classroom, and the angle of it all was just really bad.
Yeah.
Fake box. What is he talking about? What's she?
I just want to clarify. He never actually did.
Oh, okay. Like, he fake, like, what is that thing called? Chat, what is that thing called that, oh, shit. Yeah, y'all know I'm talking about that game. Never mind, chat. I'm talking too much. But that game, you feel me? Like, where you have to do the opposite of whatever that person is doing. Like, if person throwing is this way, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, like that, you know what I'm saying? But now he was literally fake boxing the residents and stuff like that. That's crazy.
As the interrogation continues, Isaiah appears to become overwhelmed with emotion, and investigators work to put him at ease.
What's upsetting you? It's okay.
It's not fucking okay. It's not fucking okay what he did. He gotta, man, bro, this makes me sick, chat. Like,
I'm here to listen. If something's upsetting you, please let us know. We'll see what we can do to help.
It's not really like anything in particular, just just life's not easy, you know?
I know.
No. That's all.
I get it. Life gives us some curveballs sometimes.
It's like 24/7.
I don't care, chat. There's, no matter how hard life gets, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason or excuse for you to be going to a facility for mentally disabled individuals to go and get them pregnant. There's no excuse for it. Like, there's no, like, that's like, I don't care how hard life. There's no excuse there's nothing, bro. You can't explain it. You just can't. That's not an explanation for it, bro.
Man, my father died when I was really young.
Now he's over here making excuses, talking about his father died when he was young. So because your father passed away when you're younger is an excuse for why you went and got this lady pregnant. You have, like, no respect, chat, to nobody, like, if, like, anybody's fathers or anything like that, or, like, parents pass away when they're, like, young or anything like that. But obviously, it looks like life can't be that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna like try to put my shoes in it, but like, I mean, you live in a 2-story house. You know what I'm saying? Looks like that's his mom opened the door when he came. So obviously, in case you still have your mom, I don't know if he has any siblings or anything like that, and so like that. Looks like, you feel me? The mom's doing good, trying to like, you know, make a living and stuff like that. He's trying to make a living as well, but then he goes and does this.
Really had like proper guidance, you know.
As one detective leaves the room to get Isaiah more water and a snack, the remaining investigator sits with him as his emotions continue to unravel.
Take a breath. You're okay. Not gonna let anything happen to you. You're all right. And I'm really sorry to hear that about your dad and stuff, okay? But that's... It's all right. Come on. It's okay.
Man, he's making me honestly feel sad now. I'm trying not to, because like what he did is not like is completely wrong, and there's no excuse for that at all. It's just disgusting, sick work. But like, I mean, it is true, Chad. Like a lot of people do go through a lot of stuff in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, life isn't easy at all. Life has its ups and downs and stuff, and you never know what someone else is going through. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm complaining about nothing, because there's always somebody out there that's doing 10 times as worse than I am. So what the fuck do I got to complain about? But like, also, there's no excuse for what he did, Chad. There's no excuse. Like, we can't, like, there's no condoning it, bro. You got what he did, bro. That's sick.
It takes a lot for you to sit here and allow yourself to have these feelings. You know, to allow yourself to have emotion. That can be a lot, especially in front of people you don't know.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I just think it'd be within my best interest to get an attorney.
Okay. All right, I can't ask you any more questions, though.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll leave you at it. She'll give you.
Hey, there's
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell him this.
What's that?
I'm reading them to tell.
Yeah, you tell them. Yeah, whatever.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and
Lord, I just pray for this. I pray for this kid, Lord. I just pray that you surround this kid with as much love, care, and just the right people to help raise this kid, and to just love, just support, just love and love this child and everything that it needs and desires. Cause man, this is like, even watching all these body cam stuff, chat, like, this is like, man, like, this really like Nami touched me. It was like, man, this, I'm really thinking about, chat, like, it's so sad. Like, man, this kid is not going to like I don't even know, like, chat, this, like, legitimately, this kid won't even like ever even say like, oh, I at least had maybe my mom, or at least have my dad. No, the dad's gonna be him, right? He's gonna be in jail or prison, and then the mom's like, what's the mom gonna do for the kid, man? Like, gosh, damn, just sad.
As investigators exit the room, Isaiah processes the gravity of the situation and the consequences he's facing.
My life is over. Such a idiot. Give me the opportunity, Lord Jesus. I'm begging. I'm begging. Just give me one chance. That's all I have is give me one chance. I'm sorry, God. Please forgive me. I'll do anything. I'll do the military. Forgive me, right? I'll donate all my money.
Man, that's sad. Now, I hope he does find, you know, Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying, when he's in prison and stuff like that. Like, actually change his way. Hope he, you know, he gets his mind right and everything like that in prison and stuff. But nah, I'm sorry, bro. I don't think you're gonna be going to the military. You're gonna be doing this stuff, bro. You gotta face your consequences, bro. You gotta face your consequences, bro, and live.
This without Farmer, I'll do anything, God. Please, please, just give me one more chance. Please. Please allow me a chance into this child's life.
I don't even know if he even. I don't have no right to say, chat, but I don't even know if he even should be in this kid's life, bro. Like, Man, when that kid finds out, chat, like when the kid finds out, like really who their dad and mom, like man, like
Understands about anything. Please don't make me spend years in jail. I'm begging.
Multiple news outlets have reported that Kate developed a dangerous pregnancy condition known as preeclampsia, and that the infant died after spending 11
R.I.P. chat. R.I.P.
weeks in neonatal intensive care. However, we've not been able to independently confirm these reports. According to
Okay, they don't know, but like if that kid did die, bro, R.I.P. bro, like man.
official press release from the state attorney's office on January
Also, the pain that the mother had to go through, all that.
14th, 2025, Isaiah Fields pled guilty to aggravated criminal sexual assault and was sentenced to 25 years imprisonment in the Illinois Department of Corrections, with 308 days credited for time spent in the Kane County Jail. In addition, Isaiah must register.
How do you only get 20? Chat, like this shit needs to change. Every time I hear the sentences, bro, it pisses me off. How does he only get 25 years for what he did? Like that's sick, bro. Like, how do you only get 25 fucking years? When he gets out, he's 22? Yeah, he's 22 or 24? I think he's 24. Okay, if he's 24 and 25 years, he'll be 49. And then we'll say he gets parole or something like that, or probation or something like that. He gets out a little bit earlier. He'll be like, we'll say chat earliest, we'll say he'll get out like when he'll be 40. He still has his whole life ahead of him, bro. Like, this shit is crazy, bro.
Register for life as a sexual offender in accordance with the Illinois Sexual Offender Registration Act.
Yeah, he gonna have to register, but man, chat, like, we don't know about the kid, but like, RIP to the kid, but chat, this just like hurts me, bro. Like, bro, let me read these comments. Let's read this comment, chat. It's scary to think he was only caught because he didn't use. If he did, they would never would have. That is true. That is true. I didn't think about that, chat. Like, he could have, like, God forbid, chat, like, he passed the, whatever it is, the thing, because he was in training, right? God forbid he was passing the trainings and he was like actually wasn't acting up and shit like that. He literally could have been doing this to other patients, bro. So thank God they caught him like that, bro. But it's still, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you picked one patient that couldn't scream, that couldn't run, that couldn't fight. Back later, yup. But like, it's crazy. He's only going to prison for 25 years for what he did, bro. This is some sick work, bro. Man. Same thing I said, bro. Not having guns for their fathers actually no excuse for anything, bro. Man, Chad, this is sad. Chad, this is sad right here. Oh my gosh. Damn, Chad. I don't know what to say.